Yeah, welcome back everyone to Ascot. Tobin Dymock joins me from Spreadex. And Tobin, really want to rattle through the market movers because we've got relatively small fields, which is often the case, of course, at this time of year, but quite a lot of market movers. Let's start, first of all, in the 1250, Red Oak, getting a few nibbles there.
Absolutely, as you said, small fields, but a lot of competitive racing and some good horses on show this afternoon. As you mentioned there, Red Oak, we were 12-1 last night, this one, into 13-2 for James Owen and Sean Bowen. First start for the yard, but as I said, it is a deep race. You've got Dr. Blue, which you mentioned a little bit earlier on, very good runner up at Cheltenham, he was recently, an Idaho son of Harry Fry's, who he says has the world at his feet, so obviously held in high regard, that one, and even with a penalty, I think the stable will be disappointed if that didn't get his head in front today.
There's a handicap chase at 2 o'clock, which on paper looks wide open, but it appears Philip Hobson, Johnson White, who are in belting form, might be turning this into not a wide open race.
Absolutely. Running against some more sort of exposed performers is Royal Jewel here. 3-1 last night. He's now a 6-4 chance. Obviously, Cortland's is a non-runner, so that takes a little bit out of that. But yeah, 6-year-old, improving, winner last time out. And in the colours of Earth Mover, who we remember from our youth, Matt. So yeah, he's bred to do the job, and against some more exposed performers, particularly your darling of Ben Paulings, that's won this race twice before, but at 10 years old and off 142, he's probably got it all to do today.
I don't think actually I was around for Earthmouth. I'll look him up and see if I can see what he used to do as a racehorse before my time. I've written on the Races website about Fortune de Mer in the 235, but again, there could be a Hobbsy horse on the move.
Yeah, Manuelito, 7-1 into about a 9-2 chance. Again, lightly raced this one and heading in the right direction. Again, another winner last time out for that stable, and he's not gone up too much. And conditions should suit today in terms of trip and going. So yeah, he'll go well. Also, you'll see in there Poet Laureate. That's a 9-1 last night. That's into about 11-2 for Freddie and Chris Gordon. Lightly raced this one, first time in a handicap off 115, which to me sounds a little bit thin, and a winner last time out at Plumpton, very comfortably there as well. So I think, yeah, the two that have come for support, I think might well be fighting out the finish myself.
Thought the 310 looked tough. Any helpers there? Yeah,
as you say, very open this one. Jubilant, 8-1 into 4-1 for, again, Sean Bowen and James Owen. Again, doesn't seem to have been overly progressive, but is heading in the right direction, and only 6 years old still. Beautifully bred, this one, by Dr. Dino, and yeah, heading slowly in the right direction. Again, 8-1 last night. It's been each way money more than anything too spectacular.
Of course, half of me is desperate for St. Janet to win the bumper for Paddy Brennan, my sidekick on the Unbridled podcast. The other half of me, of course, is willing it to get beat. Are there any market clues to suggest that St. Janet has a rival?
Well, it's carrying a penalty, isn't it, St. Janet? So that makes the task a little bit tougher, though it has been pretty solid in the market, to be fair to that one. The only one that's really come for support is Secret Sniper. So the Secret is definitely out on that one, Matt. 11-1 last night, into 5s now. Has had a couple of runs, but with another summer under its belt, the market suggests that there's better to come for that one. In the colours, you might remember of Marble Arch from not quite as long ago as Earth Mover, but Marble Arch was runner-up in a champion hurdle, wasn't it?
Yeah, I do just about remember Marble Arch. And Secret Sniper, all these horses tend to be a little bit sexy, and Secret Sniper is another sexy gelding. Chestnut, flashy, bits of white, looks like it should be in a sort of John Wayne film, if anyone remembers John Wayne, who incidentally was actually before Earth Mover.
Absolutely, absolutely. But yeah, no, it's by stimulation, I think, which again, another one that Huey used to train, so they know the family, and yeah, I think it should go well, this one. So again, these bumpers at this time of the year, even if they're not horses that are going to win, certainly worth putting a few of these in your notebook, because there's some good stables represented, and maybe today might not be the day, but certainly worth keeping on side some of these.
Those are the market movers from Ascot. Let's hope we get a little bit of stimulation from the studio.